It's time for This Week in Real Estate, where we talk real estate and what goes on and everything you need to know. So let's get right into it. Okay, so, I get a lot of inquiries of people that want to be homeowners, and the biggest, most confusing thing for them is where to start. So today, let's talk where to start. And, as good as a realtor is, as good as a realtor I am, where you really need to start is with a good lender. Because without any money, you're not going anyplace, okay? So the first thing you need to know about getting a home loan is what's your credit score. So there are loans available as low as a 580 credit score, and it only gets better the higher the score you have. The next thing you need is a job. Usually you need 2 years on the job. Doesn't have to be the same job, but you need to be continuously employed with no major gaps in employment. If you have a little gap or something, they can probably work with that, but no major big gaps. So you can't take like 6 months vacation, okay? And then, make sure you don't have any bankruptcies. Got to be 2 years from your discharge date there. Make sure you don't have any outstanding collections, because they don't look too favorable on that kind of stuff. All right, so what kind of loans are there out there, and how much down payment do you need? Okay, so if you have a 580 score, you can get an FHA loan, and that loan requires a 3.5% down payment. So that's not bad. If you got 3.5% down, you can get a 580 score, you're in business. The seller can pick up the closing costs, so that's the only thing out of pocket is that 3.5%. Okay, now let's say that you want to do a no money down loan. Well, we've got USDA loans for that. Now, USDA loans are good in some parts of Blount County, some parts of Knox County, and all of Sevier County. So a USDA loan is a good loan for those counties in more rural areas, and they give you the ability to do a loan without any money down. You do need a better score. You need at least a 620 for that. So, a little bit here, a little bit there, it helps you out. Now, let's say you're in a particular area. There's another loan out there with the THDA. They're actually offering $15,000 available to first-time home buyers in 37920, 37914, 37912, and 37917. And just those zip codes in our area here, you get $15,000. Now, there are a few catches, okay? Like everything, there's always catches, especially in a government program. The catches aren't too bad. If you sell the house within 5 years, you owe that $15,000 back. Fair enough. From year 5 to year 10, that loan goes down in value, and until year 10 when it's completely forgiven. So if you stay in that house for 10 years, you get $15,000 that you don't have to pay back. How sweet is that? And that money can go towards principal reduction. It can go to your down payment. It can go to a lot of different things. So with a THDA loan, you can get into a house, no money down. So that's another sweet little deal there. Now, let's say that you're a move-up buyer. You've got some equity from your old house. You coming in, you're going to be a good candidate for a conventional loan. Conventional loans generally start at 5% down, and they're a little bit easier to do and a little bit easier to get through the process than the THDA and the FHA loan. Okay, if you have special circumstances and a good credit score, I do know several lenders that do in-house loans that they'll look at your circumstances and go, okay, yeah, we can do this. No, we can't do that. It just depends. Okay, that's the answer. It just depends. So a lot of people go, hey, what lender do I want to go with? And that depends, because everybody's circumstances are a little bit different. A good realtor, like myself, we can recommend a lender that will probably be a good fit for you. So there's a handful of lenders that I work with that they're good at what they do, but not all lenders have all products. And so that's where the skill of an agent comes in to advise you. It's like, hey, okay, this is what your situation is. You're going to need this kind of a loan. Go talk to this loan officer here, and they'll get you fixed up. So there's a little bit more to it, but a good place to start is with a realtor like myself. You tell me your situation, what you have to work with, and then I'll recommend a lender or two to go speak with and get their take on it. Right now, interest rates are around 4.5%, which is a really sweet, sweet deal. Ask somebody that bought a house in the 80s what the interest rate was then, and then when you pick yourself off the floor, you'll be making a loan application. All right, so what's going on this weekend? Plenty of stuff. If you're up in Gatlinburg, Craftsman's Fair is going on in Gatlinburg. Check that out. It's really, really cool stuff to watch. If you're into Volkswagens, the Knox Volt Motor Club is having a show in Townsend at the Tally Ho Motel. So if you're into old classic VWs, that's the place to be. And for something a little bit different, and nobody will go with me, the Hard Knocks Roller Girls, you like roller derby? They're going to be in a match this weekend, this Saturday at the Knoxville Convention Center. And, you know, that sounds just like tons of fun. But again, I can't get anybody to go with me. So go for me and let me know how it was, okay? All right, guys, that's what's going on this week. Be sure that you subscribe to this video if you're on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, be sure you share it to people that need to know this information. If you got questions, put them below. Give me a thumbs up. And if you got a topic that you want answered, just send me a private message, put it in the comments, whatever, just get it to me, and we'll cover it in a future episode. Until next time, guys, be kind to your neighbors. See ya.